Hey, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a little lesson on a song called Diamond Girl by Seals and Crofts. I recently took a gig with a band that's asking me to sit in. We talked about a bunch of songs and they asked me if I knew the song. And I know it well enough in my head that once I have the outline of the song, I could play it. So I said, yeah, let's do it. So then I went and listened to the song. I looked up a couple of people playing it. And I got to the same conclusion that I got when I looked up the Firefall song that I also did a lesson on, which was people playing the wrong chords here and there, and it's close but no cigar. So I thought I would show you a little lesson on how the song was played. So anyway, I'm just going to show you parts of the songs. We're going to make this quick. I just want to show basically how it goes. There's a lot of parts that are going on, and then when the guitar comes in, he plays his parts, but you know, for the most part, there's like a keyboard or whatever that instrument is, that's that gang, 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 which is playing, and the guitar is underneath it. And then I ended up watching him play it live, and I watched how Jim Seals was playing it, and he basically played it this way. So it's basically like an E minor triad over the chord they're playing is an A minor, so he's playing, you know, the 5, the 7, and the 9. So it's, and then he comes down to a D shape, which is D, F sharp, and A. And then you hear the, which is a D to A minor 7. Then the verse comes in, and it's A minor to an E minor, back to A minor, back to E minor. Now it goes to a G, and he's playing, which is like a, just like a roll, G to a C, which is like a C over G. But you know, if you were playing it acoustically, you could go like, but he's going back to A minor, back to the G, back to the A minor. Now it's to a D minor 7, to a G, to a C. Now this is the chord that I haven't seen anyone play properly. It's basically like a, how would I call this? I'd call it like a G minor inverted, like the G minor over B flat. So it would be, he's going, all right, so that is D minor 7 to G to C, G minor inverted over the B flat, to the A sus, A7 sus 4, A7, A7 sus 2, A7. D minor 7 to G to E7, and again E7. Then it's a little and it goes right back into that, and then it repeats, and then there's a section where it goes, where it just stays on A minor, and the guitar's like with the, there's like horns, sounds like flutes too. It's like a, and the guitar's just like, F, G to A major, and then it goes back into, and it basically goes back into that whole chorus, which started off the song. Now, the only other part of the song that you really need to worry about is when it gets back to doing the vamp again. Before it goes, it does these and those chords are when it's like you should have shown. It's like A minor 7 to D, F to C to G over B, and then back to bam. So it's like, and if you play it open, probably, you know, if you're doing like this song, you're probably playing it acoustic anyway. So it's like you should have shown. And that's and then I go and that's basically the whole song. That I just did it in a nutshell for you pretty quickly. But that's basically all the parts that you're going to need to know. As far as playing like the lead stuff, you can listen to it. And if you can't listen to it, listen to it. Because this is a song, if you're really interested in playing and you want to figure out how to play leads, this is one that you should start really trying to picking apart the solo. It's I believe it's Louis Shelton on guitar, and the guy's awesome. And it's great. If you watch an old like clip from '73 live, you can see Jeff Porcaro playing drums, a very young Jeff Porcaro. He had to be like 19 or 20. I think he was 19 when he recorded the song, but just the whole, like, it's all A minor. You know, Louis Shelton, I mentioned before, I did the Lowdown solo. I did this, I did the solo to Hello. So that's all him. And he also did Last Train to Clarksville by the Monkees. He's just great. And I think that you should listen to him, check it out, listen to the song. Seals and Crofts is awesome. And in my band AM station, we do Summer Breeze, and also lots of great stuff. They have great songs. You know, I talk about this all the time, that I really like the songs from the 70s, especially like the yacht rock and that stuff, because these chords have such great harmonies on top of them. It's not just you know, Ed Sheeran 3-chord music. There was extensions, bands like Little River Band, Pablo Cruz, Seals and Crofts, England Dan and John Ford Coley. I love all that stuff. Even like the old Ooh, I Hear Laughter in the Rain, Neil Sedaka. There's just great harmonies in these songs, chords that have nice extensions that bring in other voices and everything else. I can't talk enough good about that kind of stuff, and I'll do more stuff on it. But I just wanted to do this real quickly. Hopefully my friend Chris can watch this so he can learn the parts and we can play the song. And other than that, not much else going on, but I will see you soon. Very good.
Mr. Blutowski. 0.0.
You're right on target. Right on the money. Everything you said. You hit the nail right on the head with your comments, what you're saying today. You're 150% correct.